Good morning, Dandelions. How are you feeling today? I hope you're having a great day. I am working from home today, like I'm sure many of your adults are as well. So I thought it might be a good opportunity to show you a book we've been reading at home. This book is called My Hidden Chimp. Strange title, isn't it? But I'll explain a little bit more. It's talking a little bit about our brain. Isn't that interesting? I'll read what it says at the bottom here. Helping children to understand and manage their emotions, thinking and behaviours with 10 helpful habits. Wow, that sounds really useful, doesn't it? So this book isn't a fiction book. This book is a fact book. It's also got lots of activities inside that you can work through, but you don't need to worry if you don't have a copy because we can work through them together today. Okay, so the first part I wanted to show you is I was thinking about how sometimes we feel a little bit scared or worried or act out of behaviour and how perhaps we could support those feelings today. So that's what I wanted to discuss with you. So you can see here that there's a child who's feeling a little bit scared. There's one here that's feeling quite worried. And down here, these guys have had a bit of a falling out. And I think sometimes we behave in these ways and later on we wonder why did I feel so worried? Why was I scared? Why was I mean to that person? Because I didn't want to behave like that. It's quite interesting when we find out a little bit more about it. Shall I let you know what happens? It's our brain. Our brain takes over. Isn't that incredible? So I will show you. Put all these stickers on here and now I still can't find the right pages. Here we go. This here is our brain. So our brain is in our head, protected by our skull, and it does lots and lots of different things. So should we have a look here and see what it says? So this part of our brain looks after our feelings. This part of our brain is in charge of thinking. Here we can see this part looks after movement. And this part is memory, so it helps us remember things. This part is for seeing, and this part here is for balance. But what has all of that got to do with our behaviour? Should we have another look on the next page and see? So it's broken it down. We saw there was a part of our brain that was for thinking, wasn't it? But here it's showing us that there's one part here in blue and one part here in red. And a really important bit of information underneath. It says, we can't control the red brain. So I wonder if that is what is taking over sometimes when we are behaving in a way that we would prefer not to. But we feel like we're completely out of control. It's really important to understand that these feelings and these behaviours are completely normal. They do happen to all of us. But when they become unhelpful, there are ways that we can try and intervene. Isn't that great? So, in this book, do you remember at the beginning it said there are 10 helpful habits? Well, I wrote them all down. And would you believe that the majority of them are things that we do every day at Dandelion? So I thought maybe we could have a quick reminder of some of those. So one of them that's really important is making things better when someone feels hurt or upset. So can you remember what we say to each other if someone feels sad? What can I do to make you feel better? That is a really, really helpful thing to do, isn't it? It's really, really important that we make sure that if we have hurt someone, that we can support them so that they can have a good day, carry on having their good day. Another thing, I've listed them all here next to me so I can remember. Another one was being kind, which we always do every day at Dandelion. We are kind to each other. And talking about our feelings, we obviously all like to talk about our feelings, and we have our emotion cards that we use at Dandelion, don't we? I'm going to send you a copy with lots of different emotions on that you will be able to use at home as well, along with this video, so that you will be able to do the same thing at home. Isn't that great? One of the things in this book though that I really wanted to say, which made me smile when I read it, one of the things that we can do to make us feel better if these emotions are trying to take over is smiling. Shall we try it now? Shall we do a big smile? I feel happier already, and it made me feel happy when I read that this morning as well. So today, can we try this? If you have a worry, something that's making you feel worried, making you feel scared, or perhaps you feel inclined to behave in a way that you wouldn't normally behave, could you try and stop and do a big smile for me? See how that makes you feel, and if that helps. I'd really like to hear from you and know if that has helped you at home. I know that things are very different right now, but we will soon all be back at Dandelions playing together. Okay guys, you take care, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.